got paid. We buy cheap spirits and drink them straight. Me and my friends have not thrown up in so long. Oh, how we've grown. But I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. And it's real when we watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill.
On my way.
I'm ready.
Wait, fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
One works down
Man
by
down.
the coast. One had
Fire in
two
the hole.
kids but lives alone.
Fire in the hole!
One's brother
Fire in the hole.
overdosed. One's already on his second wife. One's just barely getting by. These people raised me and I on my way. I still remember these old country lanes when we did not know the answers, and I miss the way you made me feel. It's real when we watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill.
Fire in the hole! Man down.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Oh, there he is. Hi, Ed.
Hey,
Hello.
how's it going?
Ed Sheeran.
This is
Exciting.
Yeah,
Fire
this
in
is
the
the first
hole.
radio interview I've done in like 2 years.
I know. Do you feel good for taking that year off completely?
Yeah. But I was just saying, I forgot how to use I played with the loop station live, and I forgot how to use that. And then I remember listening to the radio and "Don't" came on, and not knowing the words to it, and then "Sing" came on.
that's odd.
That's going to be a problem, isn't it?
Well, I relearned everything now. I spent like a day relearning everything, but it was. Yeah, it was quite a weird,
That's weird
thing.
forgetting the words
But-
to your song.
So I think the next time I take a break, it will be 2 weeks, not a year.
Yeah.
But it was really good. I had a great time. I ended up going
Fire
to
in the
a
Fire in the hole!
party where a lot of the Game of Thrones people were at.
Fire in the
Fire in
hole!
the hole!
Back at my house, and I'd never met some of them before, and I was like, "Do you want to hear some new songs?" So I got some, yeah.
So the Game of Thrones cast got an early listen.
Fire in the
That's
hole!
where I would have thought we'd have
Fire
the
in the
incident
hole.
with the sword.
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the
Thrones
hole!
first.
Yeah, there's.
Fire in the hole!
I don't know if we can talk about that, you know.
What, the sword?
Yeah, yeah. It's just.
You have mentioned it, haven't you?
Not fully. No, I have mentioned the cut, but yeah.
I can see it now.
I like it.
There's a scar. I
think
actually
it's
like
quite,
it.
I think it's quite rugged.
Yeah.
It's quite rugged.
Yeah, but there may have been a princess involved. That's all you said. No, you didn't even say that. You said there was a scar, and everyone's jumping to conclusions. Telling me about Shape of You.
Shape of You is this is actually a really random one because I went in to write songs for other people. With a guy called Steve Mack and a guy called Johnny McDade, and we were there and we were writing this song, and I was like, this would really work for Rihanna. And then I started singing lyrics like putting Van the Man on the jukebox, and I was like,
Fire in the
I'm
hole!
going to sing that this year. And then we sort of decided halfway through, yeah,
Fire in the
just to
hole!
make it for me. And,
Fire in the hole!
yeah, this came like really late.
Fire in the
This was
hole!
the song. It was finished.
Fire in the hole!
And I just didn't put two and two together that it was even going to be on the album at all. I just kind of wrote it and I was like, oh, that was fun. Because the whole album being called Divide, it's a schizophrenic album. There's lots of weird different sounds. So I wanted to pick the two that were furthest away from each other and release them so people got an idea that it wasn't.
Fire in the
Because I think
hole!
if I released Castle first, people would think it was a U2 record, and if I released that first,
Fire
people
in
would
the
think it was a Rihanna record. So.
So it's
Fire in
confirmed
the
that
hole.
the album's called Divide.
Yes. That was my next question.
Fire in the hole!
Because obviously, all we've seen is the picture and the symbols, so we weren't 100% sure if it was how you pronounce it.
Yeah, well,
Divide rather than...
the reason I think people thought it would be because it kind of looked like a minus symbol,
Yeah.
and then it kind of went into. I think people thought both, but the whole point was shape is the 2 dots and castle is the what, and it kind of comes. They're both. In my head, it worked.
Right, is it true you spent a week with an Irish folk group?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. They're called Bioga. They're from Northern Irelands. They are really, really talented, and they came to my house to stay. And we made some songs. One of them, two of them have made the record actually, and it's very it's jammy, it's folky.
So you had them stay in your house?
Yeah. Well, I had around 20 people in my house at one point, and there's 6 bedrooms, so it was quite
Big house.
yeah, 25 people to
Oh,
fit
yeah,
in there.
fair.
It was quite cramped. I had a summer, about 3 months, where I had just people in my house for the whole
Mission
time,
complete.
and we were making good music. It was fun.
So who else came to stay?
Fuse ODG and his crew.
Cool.
It was fun.
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
Came down.
Fire in the hole!
Anyone else?
I got the Queen Mary
Fire in the
2
hole!
boat over
Enemy
and
down.
built a studio on that. And
Fire in the
who
hole!
made the album Fuse
Fire in the hole!
Fly. So we
Fire
got
in the
boat
hole!
over. And that was
Got a
like,
boat.
and it was one of those things where I got on, and one we weren't
Fire in
allowed
the
to
hole!
eat because you have to have a suit to
Queen
go in.
Mary 2.
Yeah, the boat.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Sorry,
like the
it's just you
Titanic.
said that so casually there.
It's like the Titanic, but 2 like
What did you have to wear?
you have to wear a dinner jacket to go to get to. Also, like you pass the place where the Titanic sunk, and they're like, "Oh, now, folks, we're passing the place where the Titanic sunk," and you just see loads of people go and take pictures of the sea.
Excellent.
Well, how do you know that was the place?
But it just
Container.
sounds like you've had so many cool stories writing the songs for the album.
Yeah.
Would you say that being on that boat and writing on there was the best story around the song on the album? Or the best experience for you?
No, the best experience. I wrote a song in Tree, which is the Ghanaian dialect. and I
Fire
wrote
in the
that
hole!
Fire in the hole!
Ghana.
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
That was probably the most fun experience. 'Cause, like,
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the
being
hole!
in the studio
Man
with
down.
someone
Man
like
down.
Fuse, it's
Fire in the hole!
just the whole time.
Fire in the
This thing
hole!
called Shocker, which I won't tell you what's in it, but a lot of stuff's in it, and they drink that while they're in the studio and just go nuts the whole time and just play
Party time.
the song on repeat, full volume. That was probably the most fun I've had making a song.
I feel at some point today I'm going to wake up and this was all a big dream because now Alan Shearer seems to have turned up as well. Hi, Alan.
Good morning.
This is great.
It's great, eh? Good fun.
Ed, you're a big fan of Alan, right?
Yeah,
What's it like going to the football with him?
that was great. It was great.
Fire in the hole!
The guys, we
Down.
just
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
Yeah, did you shun the food
Fire in the hole!
and went for the pies instead?
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
I'll tell a story about
Fire in the hole!
It's a couple of years ago. I have a foundation that we have to get
Fire in
someone
the
to come and
hole!
perform for us every year, and I got Ed's number off a friend. So I texted him, and I put his name in my phone, thinking I'm never going to hear back from him. 5 minutes later, I put my phone down. And I said to my daughters, I said, "Oh, well, you just grab the phone for me." And my daughters picked my phone up and they went, "Ah, my God, Dad, it's Ed Sheeran calling you."
Did you take many photos and videos from your year off, or did you just steer clear of that as well? Not watching it all through a screen.
Fire in the hole!
I went
Fire in the
Fire in
hole!
the hole!
I had a photographer that
Fire in the hole!
you know, like, just a guy on
Yeah.
Fire in the hole!
pictures, and at the end they sell it to you a lot.
Was that the scariest thing you did?
Oh,
I don't know if I could do that.
Fire in the hole!
Oh God! So I was in Queenstown, and they were like, "Should we go on a bungee jump?" And I was like, "Oh, I guess when in Rome." But I'm terrified of heights. And last minute, everyone said, "Okay, yeah, I'm not up for it." And I was like, "Oh God, I'm gonna do it. See if it cures my fear of heights." And for the next month, I just had dreams of just falling.
Awful.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did do it. Yeah,
But
it was
man-
it was horrible. But the thing is, like,
Fire in the hole!
the thing is, the guys that do it are like
Fire in the hole!
17, 18,
Yeah.
and they like mess with you a little bit. Like they like grab you. And go,
Fire in the hole!
hate that so
it's
much.
really bad. No, that was probably the scariest thing.
Fire
I
in
did.
the
I
hole.
also put my foot in a boiling geyser in Iceland on my
that one?
birthday and melted all the skin off the top of my foot.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
If you put those headphones on, you'll be able to hear some of our listeners now.
Fire in
We
the
thought we'd
hole!
get some stories from them to see how they compare to your life. So first off, it's Harry. Hi, Harry.
Hi Scott, hi Chris, it's Harry here calling. Just wanted to share a story with Ed, if that's all right. Okay. I'm not going to give you time to say no. So, Ed, when I was 17, it was my first year of college, and I actually ended up using my student loan to buy flights to LA. I thought, why not? It's a cool place. I've always wanted to be there. And then I ended up meeting the rapper Xzibit, and we got on so well that he actually invited me to go fishing, which I promise you is a true story. And I don't think that I could actually ever beat that for the rest of my life. Have you got a random story yourself?
Xzibit.
Isn't it mad that rappers love fishing? Do you remember
fishing with Xzibit?
Dappy was on the front cover of like Fishing Weekly.
Oh, he loves it. Yeah.
Okay, but you are the ultimate story topper. So top Harry's one with Xzibit.
That's pretty good. On my Peter Jackson, the guy that does the Lord of the Rings films, he collects World War One planes, and he's
Fire in the hole!
front of one of them, standing up.
Fire in the hole!
Like full size.
Like
Fire in the hole!
No, like fighter
Man
planes.
down.
So like
Man
with
down.
one person, and they're from
plane, not a toy
and they're from 1914. They're like
Okay, so you're all strapped to the front of Peter Jackson's plane.
standing up on it, and then flying
Where
in the air.
do you fly?
Just round the airbase.
Sorry about that, Harry, but I think he's topped your Xzibit story.
No, the Xzibit story is actually pretty good though.
Well, yeah, but also
That's
you've
pretty
been
good.
strapped to the front of Peter Jackson's plane. Anyway, next we move on to Bex, who had the dream summer job during her... Hi, Bex.
Hi, Scott. So, Ed, a couple of years ago, I was working at the gates on Glastonbury, just checking people's wristbands as they were going in, and I saw this guy come in over in his Jeep towards me. So, as I was doing my job really well, I was pushing him, I was shouting at him, like, where's your wristband? Where is your wristband? I need to see your wristband, you're not getting in. All my friends are behind me, like,
Fire in the hole!
come on, it's Michael Evis, the guy that runs Glastonbury. I'm still
Fire in the hole!
over the public humiliation. And I'm just wondering if anything's happened
Fire in the hole!
to you, Ed, just so I know I'm in the same boat. Cheers, Ed!
I got one. So my dad, biggest blagger of the century, right? So to get into Glastonbury, you need a ID. To get backstage at Glastonbury, you need, I think, 2 wristbands, a AAA pass, and a photo ID. To get into the BBC, all of those things, and someone to take you in, someone to take you around. So I was doing a Joe Wiley session at Glastonbury, and my dad turned up in. He just came in the BBC thing, and I was playing the guitar, and I was like, "Oh, hey, Dad, how are you?" And then, like, afterwards, I went up to him, and I was like, "Where's your AAA pass? Where are your wristbands? Like, where was the escort?" And he was just like, "I walked up to every single gate and just said I was your dad, and it worked."
Oh, wow! He is a blagger.
He is.
Will you have like a massive guest list for Glastonbury this year?
I don't know what you're talking about, Scott.
Yeah.
I'll just ask you if you can have a guest list. That's not bad.
I just don't know what you're talking about.
All right then. Listen, it's been really fun for the last 2 hours. So thank you very much.
Thank you so. It's so good to be back. Thank you for having me.
People are loving it so much.
You win.
Man down. Man down. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
He moved it. I like that. He moved the screen out.
Fire in the hole!
It's been a while.
Fire in the hole!
I was saying, I think the last 2 interviews I did before
Fire in the hole!
on Radio 1.
Yeah, I mean, you have a very good relationship with the station.
Yeah, I think One Extra was the first radio station to play me.
Yeah, we were. I want you to say that everywhere you go.
You were.
It's important that people know that. But you've been off for a year, man. You've been away for a year.
I went travelling.
Yeah.
I had a look at all the countries that I'd been to and hadn't really seen. So I travelled like all of Japan and saw all of that. And then, sorry, man. I went to Australia, New Zealand. I went to Ghana.
You went to Ghana?
Yeah.
Say, I'm half Ghanaian. How did you?